Hello my friends, welcome to more Starcraft Mass Recall, the UED campaign. They have come, they have saw, and now it is time for them to conquer. But before they go, they must herd themselves over to greener pastures.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Captain, Vice Admiral Stukov has informed me of your flawless sortie upon Braxis. I must commend you for beginning our campaign with such a decisive victory. Our TAC teams have decrypted the Dominion's data link and have gained access to Ming's most guarded files. However, our work is not yet complete. We have ascertained the location of the Dilarian shipyards. These shipyards, serving as a fueling and repair station for the Dominion, house a number of functional battlecruisers in dry dock. To assure that our domination of this sector remains uncontested, you are to assault the shipyards and liberate as many of these capital ships as possible.
Gentlemen, I recommend that you launch this attack using the utmost caution. Dominion Command can typically reinforce its outlying bases within 16 standard hours. You should expect some sort of reprisal from Emperor Mengsk shortly.
The turncoat. I suggest that you pay keen attention to rank when you address the captain and myself, Lieutenant Duran. Is that understood?
Of course, Admiral.
You're beginning to show your age, Gerard. Give the boy some credit. He just tipped us off to a preeminent attack.
However useful he may prove to be, Alexei, he will always be a traitor in my eyes. And you know that I cannot abide a traitor.
Only too well, Gerard. Captain, when you are ready, you may commence with the operation. Once you have commandeered the enemy's battlecruisers, be prepared to repel the Dominion reinforcements when they arrive.
Do we talk about the subtle foreshadowing? No. We talk about stealing the capital sheep from the shipyard. We will steal the sheep. They're well-guarded sheep.
Once your forces have landed, Captain, you'll need to escort our pilots to the battlecruisers themselves. They will be able to commandeer the ships and turn them over to our control.
They probably should have brought some sort of, like, missile turrets around the perimeter, you know?
Alright, troops, listen up. Each squad will have a medic assigned to it to patch up the wounded, but that doesn't mean you can get careless. Stay frosty and get the job done.
Alright, I am excited to have medics, because they have weird abilities that are, like, never used in StarCraft 1. Reason being, too much of a pain in the butt. However, they should be pretty good here. So what do they have? They have the automatic heal, and then they have restoration. Advanced medic nanotech procedure removes the effects of parasite and snare, blah, 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 blah. A lot of debuffs. And then optical flare, which removes the vision of a unit. Which might, I don't know how it works against the AI, but it might be useful. I'm going to try to find uses for it, because I think it's very neat. Easy peasy. Oh, wow. Medics are so good. They really, really, really reinvigorate bioplay. Like, to the point that it's effectively not viable until you have them. So we pull back the guy that gets injured. We're 3-3 bio. Oh my goodness. Well, that guy's not. Not anymore. He tried his best. So we're just going to pull back the guy that gets hit, and we should be able to burn through everything else without a problem at all. This is good. I'm really excited to go bio in the next couple of missions. It's weird that the expansion is what makes it viable, because it's like the tier 1 units, but I'll take it. I really will. Marines go from a mineral dump into an actual functional piece of an army. Nice. Didn't play it deathless, but that's fine.
Sure thing. I'm going. How y'all doing?
We got this guy over here. We probably should make sure that there's nobody over here to ruin my day.
Operational.
Perfect. Battlecruiser operational.
Good battlecruiser operational. Ping frequencies open.
I like when the battlecruiser is closer to the screen. It's got that like big size.
Battlecruiser operational.
Well, not when they clip into each other.
Receiving transmission.
But you know, they feel a little bit more capital shippy when they're that big. So our goal is to get every single battlecruiser. I think we can do it.
Where does it hurt?
This mission is effectively just a puzzle mission where you're given these various groups of units and then you have to figure out how to make them work, and I think that's awesome. It's really, really fun design.
Your medical emergency. Sir, permission to blind that tank with an optical flare.
Permission denied, I guess.
Did someone page me?
I tried.
The nature of your medical
It's a little bit well positioned.
Need medical
I think what we
attention?
gotta do is let it attack
Did someone page me?
and take the high HP one.
Need medical attention?
So I think that's because it was on hard. The tank was just put in a slightly better position. This tank now has no vision. That means it cannot attack right now. However, what happens is if it has an ally nearby, that ally can provide it vision.
Page me?
Also, I believe that the ability removes detection, which is very cool.
Need medical attention?
Yeah, removing detection abilities, so it makes stuff like the Ghost even better. Well, it's actually really bad. It's one of the meme units in Starcraft 1, but you know what I mean. Even better.
Where does it hurt?
It's just that's not a very high bar. Ah! What? Wait, how... Oh. You know what happened? That one gave vision for this guy. They both fired, and the medics died. Brutal. Absolutely devastating right there. How do I get vision of these high ground tanks? Because this just became a whole lot worse. I have no vision. Can I get vision over here? I'll send a guy right this way. Oh no. Alright. And then we have to wait 6 to 8 months to be able to kill this because it's a Starcraft 1 Ghost. We're doing 2 damage a shot because we have 3-3. Also because the math is still messed up. Actually, it might not matter at this point because he does 3.5. So what it would be in StarCraft 1 is... it'd be 3 damage per shot. Because it would be 13 minus the 4 armor of the tank is down to 9. No, because it's divided by 4, not divided by 3. Yeah, okay. So the damage is still garbage either way.
Alright, sure thing.
So then we have to decloak. Fire lockdown missile. And then we can grab...
State the nature of
Where am I?
Hey there.
Sorry, the civilians are actually very hard to see. Or rather, the pilots.
I'm going.
We're not just letting civilians drive battlecruisers. That would be some pretty poor design.
Alright. Yep.
But we should be able to... I really hope there's not just like a blast over here.
Battlecruiser operational.
I really like all the doodads they added to this shipyard. It looks very nice. It actually looks more like a shipyard than the shipyard in Endgame, which is supposed to be an official shipyard for StarCraft. Where's...
Battlecruiser
Oh,
operational.
he missed. My bad. Well, that one was not clean, but it was successful.
Operational.
I loved figuring this out as a kid, and I still kind of follow the same strategies that I used back then because I played this mission so many times.
Sir, the nuke silos are secured. We've got 4 nukes on standby, awaiting your orders.
Oh, I like the dead Marine right there. That's cool. Oh, I love environmental storytelling like that. Even if it's just little bits, I think it adds so much. Ooh, we got a Goliath with two attack upgrades. Why not? 2 Goliaths. Interesting. So we have 4 nukes, we have 4 ghosts, a little bio army, and some pilots. Interesting. I actually don't remember this part. I think I remember the rest of them. Maybe this part's not that hard. Is this the part where you just nuke a bunch of stuff? I think it is. Yeah, we're going to fire an optical flare to remove detection on this guy.
I'm on the job.
And then we're going to walk up here. Give him a nuclear lunch. And then we can head right over this way.
Where does it hurt? Jacked up and good to go. State the nature of your medical emergency.
Standing by.
Need medical attention? On my way.
So is there detection up here?
Right away.
I'm not seeing it. That means it's going to be a free... Oh, I missed the nuke. Sorry about that. I know that it's like against the law to miss nuclear explosions. I really, really, really try when I'm creating content to actually view them, but sometimes I get so distracted. Because 20 seconds is like an eternity in a video game, you know?
State the nature of your medical emergency.
I think I want to grab this guy and nuke up here as well, because that's where the next group of defenders is. And then I'm not sure there's anything else on this mission. Ho 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 ho! Sorry, bud. We can clean up these stragglers with this army. I'm not sure what this is. Hit squad? Group of men and women. Good enough. As long as we can heal, we can deal. Is that a thing that people say? It should be. It should be like the support player's motto in MOBAs. Oh, this is easy. Yeah, they have 2-2, we have 3-3. Upgrades matter a lot. I don't know what else there is around here. I'm surprised how simple this part is, actually. I thought that on hard difficulty, this would be way higher in difficulty. But no, this seems to be basically a carbon copy of what you get in Brood War, which is not how any other Beast of Mass Recall has been. It may be that they just had a hard time finding that difficulty spike, or maybe it's that at the end we need to have more battlecruisers captured. It could be one of those.
State the nature of
Aha,
your
you're
medical
blind.
emergency.
You're gonna be a bad pilot.
Battlecruiser operational. Patching you through.
Wouldn't it be funny if it actually retained the blindness debuff when you put a pilot in? That would be hilarious. So here's our little battlecruiser depot. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Whoa, that is a siege tank that is just attacking me.
Shake this lockdown, pronto! Medic, restore us!
Something broke. So it's supposed, first of all, I'm pretty sure that siege tank is not supposed to just charge me. What's supposed to happen is these guys are supposed to walk over and drop lockdowns, and then you have to use the medic to restore it, and it's supposed to be a teaching tool, but instead, it just didn't work. That's wonderful.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
So we got a tank kill, which we're not supposed to have. I think it's supposed to be sieged up over here, right?
I'm on the job.
Huh, we're in really, really good shape. Now we can just murder this guy. We can grab these 2 tanks and provide cover for the pilots.
We could use some help here. Give me some
Whoa, oh.
Attention.
How do they have vision? I'm really confused. There must be something over here providing vision. That was a mistake. What? I don't understand how this works. Is it because when you attack in StarCraft 1... I'm not sure that's how our optical flare works. I thought that it provided blindness no matter what.
Battlecruiser operational.
Maybe it's the built-in trigger in StarCraft... or in StarCraft 2, because every time you attack, you're revealed via a trigger in this. Because that's the only way you could have it work, right? So maybe it's a little bit of difference between StarCraft 1 and 2, because I'm pretty sure that's not how it works in the game. Either that or optical flare is even worse than I thought it was. Alright, we're going to siege this up from out of range. We're going to take out this science vessel. Easy peasy. Nice kill. And we can take these down as well.
Need medical
Uh-oh.
attention?
Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no.
On my way.
Ah, you can't see me. And you're also blind.
Call the shot. Ghost reporting.
Then we have to bring up the tanks to eliminate this entire area because I have made a horrible, horrible mistake.
Sure thing.
Yes, sir. Destination identified.
First, we're going to target this guy down.
Proceeding.
Alright, that was weird. This entire vision thing on the high ground is very awkward. And I have really flubbed this. I was given that free advantage at the beginning, and I've just sort of thrown it away.
Ghost reporting.
There is a dude up there, a science vessel.
I'm on the job.
Let's try to nab it with a flare. That'll make me nice and safe.
On my way.
Hey there.
Keep these guys going over here.
I'm going. Yep.
Need medical.
What's up? No sweat.
And Ghosty Ghost provides cover.
Shot.
Now we're going to cloak him and move him onto the high ground just to see what's going on.
Gone.
Alright, we can move him right here and start taking this down.
State the nature of your medical.
Orders, sir.
I'm not sure we can
Identified target.
beat that very cleanly,
Yes, sir.
because this will be able to fire back as soon as this tank fires, right? But we don't have much energy remaining to actually get this kill.
Where does it hurt?
Uh-oh. I may have pinned myself in a very awkward place.
Howdy. What's up?
Also, could we not have the Tylarian shipyards
Sure thing.
be the same exact color as these guys' clothes?
I'm going.
It's very difficult to see them. Like, this guy might have a cloaking field generator, but it is way harder to find my scientists.
I'm here.
Which I find pretty funny.
I hear that.
Oh. Would you look at that? He doesn't unsiege. That's interesting.
Howdy. I'm
Well
going.
then,
Sure thing.
I guess there's no problem.
Hey there.
Let's get this guy over here. There's going to be another one right up there.
Battlecruiser operation.
Gosh, it is so hard to see them.
Sweat. I'm going.
And we can grab this.
Howdy. All right.
Is he going to be able to make it, or is there going to be a siege tank over there?
Yes, sir.
If I had to guess, it's going to be a tough ride for him.
Medical emergency. Right away.
Instead, we're going to send these two on a date. There is a siege tank over there.
How y'all doing?
Okay, I have a plan.
Howdy. Yep.
Call the shot.
Take the shot. Yeah, got him in.
Cruiser operational.
Orders, sir.
Finally.
Then we use the ghost to provide vision. We siege up this area.
Hey there. I'm
Grab the
going.
final
Sure thing.
scientist.
Ghost reporting.
We want Mr. Ghost in the front so he can soak shots and try to keep the siege tank alive.
Did someone page me?
And then we're going to have to soak up a shot with the ghost to get the medic into range, drop an optical flare or something.
On the job.
I'm not entirely sure what my plan is after this. Maybe the plan is to charge the ghost in.
Destination.
Call the shot.
That might be the plan.
Need medical attention?
Ghost
Go,
reporting.
go, go. We're safe.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Identified.
And then we don't want to send that forward.
What's up? Yep. No sweat. All right. Sure thing. I'm going.
Oh, these shipyards.
All right. No sweat.
I say bah humbug to them.
How y'all doing? All right. No sweat. Sure thing.
Oh,
I'm going.
that's an interesting doodad. Look at that.
Yep. No sweat.
It's like
Sure thing.
enormously
I'm
square.
going. Sure thing. I'm going.
Oh,
All right.
I promise this is for a reason. I'm just waiting for this.
Call the shot.
Ugh. I don't know what else there's going to be after this. Let's tiptoe down here, see if we can get
On
vision.
my way. Stat.
We might be clear. The final one is down here. We've been over there. Right?
Better send some body bags.
Uh-oh. Sorry, I was looking at the path. So if we go down here, then up here, we could go right in.
Identified target.
What's up? No sweat.
All right.
Here. Never know.
Hey there.
No, but that dude died.
I'm here.
Let's just charge. Let's see what happens.
How y'all doing?
Call the shot.
Wait, did I lose a pilot?
Yep.
I'm here.
What's up?
Oh.
No sweat.
I'm bad.
Battlecruiser operational.
Oh, no, here he is.
All right. Sure thing.
All right.
Ghost reporting.
Let's walk over here and make sure that there's no more
I'm here.
super scary siege tanks, but I think that the tank that's like normally over here was the one that walked forward at the beginning. Okay. We got all of the battlecruisers. This is going to help us in our conquest. So we have the power of the shipyards, and the only thing that might be able to stop us is the duck. Well, we might have to wait for this guy to come over.
Captain, we are tracking a large fleet of Dominion ships in your vicinity.
This must be the reinforcements that Lieutenant Duran warned us about. Captain, prepare our newly acquired fleet to battle the intruders.
All right. I have formed into Voltron. You cannot defeat me. ETA 3 seconds. Okay, it's in the top right. Good.
Captain, we are being hailed by the Dominion flagship NORAD 3.
Well now, I don't know which militia y'all are from, but I advise you to back down, now. I'm General Edmund Duke of the Dominion Armada, and in the name of Emperor Mengsk, I order you to surrender your forces immediately and unconditionally.
Ah, General Duke. I expected your forces to arrive sooner. You should know that we represent not one of your ragtag peasant militias, but the combined might of the United Earth Directorate.
Earth Directorate? You mean to tell me you've come all the way out here from Earth?
That is correct, General. We're here to take control over this sector and its occupants for the betterment of mankind.
Over my dead body. I don't care where you're from, son. No one pushes around the Terran Dominion on my watch. All units, fire at will.
I remember loving this as a kid. It was so cool. Even now, it's like just giant BC battles. Who can complain? Where are they? Here they are. Huh. The AI seems bad. Okay, I can complain. Oh, that's disappointing. General Duke doesn't know how to A-move properly. Oh no! I did it deathless! No! It's harder in Brood War. This whole mission is harder in Brood War. This has been a weird one. Well, I mean, I guess that's how it goes sometimes. It's just, that was a little bit of an unoptimized mission, but it was still very fun. The idea behind that mission is just phenomenal. The execution is really good. The shipyards are really fun to go through. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you had a good time watching. I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a good day. Peace.